Hey guys, what's going on? It's Savage here, and today we're going to be talking about WB Montreal's secret game and how Batman Arkham 2019 could have the Court of Owls as the main villain, and how that can actually make sense in the grand scheme of things for Arkham. Now, if you don't know about Arkham Origins and you haven't really played it, or you don't really know the in-depths of it, or you haven't ever really thought about it since 2013, and I don't blame you, there are a few Easter eggs that tie to the Court of Owls, one of them being when you fight Bane on the rooftops, you can actually see statues that are owls. Like it's like the symbol of the Court of Owls, and then one of them is actually a book that has the poem of the Court of Owls. And overall, I think those teases are very, very good, and those give WB Montreal a reason to put the Court of Owls as the main villain, as the main antagonist for this game. And I would love to see the Court of Owls be in here, because this is a villain that we haven't seen done in media, only in comic books. And that one very shitty son of Batman, Damian Wayne Batman movie, whatever. Nobody cares about those animated movies. We haven't had any good incarnation of these characters besides the comics, and I think that the video games can do them justice and more. Like, especially if it's the early years of Batman, it's like 4 years into Batman's career, and you bring in Robin with this. I mean, come on, this is really a good way to start off a story. Having Robin, Batman versus the Court of Owls is a great plot, and I really, really hope that WB Montreal takes advantage of that and runs with it, because if they do, they have a great premise on their hands, and the execution, if done in the Arkham fashion, could be very good. I just think that WB Montreal has so much potential here, and even without even thinking about the leaks that have suggested that the Court of Owls will be a main antagonist in this game, even without looking at it, thinking about those Arkham Origins Easter eggs, it's very possible that they could have been setting those up for their next game. Same thing with the Suicide Squad game that got canceled, but at the same time, they could still be doing that Court of Owls story. And honestly, I would not be disappointed to see the Court of Owls be put into this and have that storyline played out in this game. And I would love to actually see how they were integrated into the Arkhamverse, because it would make sense that Jim Gordon never brings it up, because he wouldn't really know about it. It would be an underground thing for Batman and Robin and Alfred, so they would only know about it. And of course, Robin, we haven't heard him speak about it because he doesn't speak in any of the games, so it makes sense that of course we could bring in the Court of Owls and fill in that gap of his life. Not to mention that the Court of Owls would be perfect to set up Bruce Wayne's entire premise of wanting to lie underground and fight crime in Batman Arkham Knight. Overall, I just think that there are so many things that can work for this game, and I think that if WB takes the right actions and they keep going forward with the right storytelling that they are doing, and it seems like the developers are teasing a Court of Owls story, I think that we have an amazing game on our hands, and something that can actually be pretty spectacular and probably better than Arkham Knight. I'm just throwing that out there. It's a huge possibility that if they go with the Court of Owls, that they can actually have something super special here. WB Montreal gets a bad rep for Arkham Origins, but Arkham Origins isn't even that bad. It's like literally the third best Arkham game. Just saying. At worst, it's a 7 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. But it has content, it has story, and it even has heart. For being a game that was just filler for Rocksteady, technically, if you really want to look at it, it was just filler for Rocksteady's game because they had to work extra hard on it. They worked extra 4 years on it. Let's just think about that. They were just making a filler game, and they made Arkham Origins. And personally, I think they did an amazing job with that. Even if it isn't the best Arkham game, it's still a really good Arkham game that's memorable. And I still remember a lot of the moments in it. And I think that they can pull off a really good game with the Court of Owls as the main antagonist. And you can have the Arkham name make a little comeback. And I would love to see that. So honestly, I hope that all these teases and all these rumors weren't for nothing, and that we can actually get a reveal in 2019 and it's actually the Court of Owls, which seems like it's going to be the most likely candidate for the next villains that's going to be facing off against the Arkham Batman. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Batman Arkham 2019 videos in the future, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.